Ever gazed up at the night sky and wondered, not just about the stars, but about owning a piece of the journey to them? For generations, space travel was the stuff of science fiction, then the exclusive domain of governments. But in recent years, a new frontier has opened up, not just for astronauts, but for investors. So, the burning question is, can anyone buy a spaceship and invest in the cosmos? The short answer, for most of us, is no, not directly like you'd buy a car or a house. You won't find a spaceship for sale listing on your local classifieds, nor are there dealerships stocked with intergalactic cruisers. But that doesn't mean the dream of investing in space is out of reach. The landscape of space exploration has fundamentally shifted, moving from a purely governmental endeavor to one increasingly driven by private enterprise. This shift has unlocked a multitude of avenues for individuals to participate in the burgeoning space economy, even if it's not by directly purchasing a shuttle. Think about it. Who are the major players in this new space race? Companies like SpaceX, Blue Origin, and Virgin Galactic immediately spring to mind. These are not government agencies, they are private corporations pushing the boundaries of what's possible. While you can't walk into Elon Musk's office and buy a Starship outright, you can invest in the companies that are building them, launching them, and innovating the future of space. For example, consider publicly traded companies heavily involved in the space sector. While pure-play space companies are still relatively few on major stock exchanges, many established aerospace and defense giants have significant space divisions. Think about companies that build satellites, launch vehicles, or develop the ground infrastructure necessary for space operations. Investing in these companies provides a direct, albeit indirect, stake in the space industry's growth. As more satellites are launched for communication, Earth observation, and navigation, the companies manufacturing and deploying them stand to benefit significantly. Then there's the exciting realm of private investments. This is where things get a bit more exclusive but also potentially more lucrative. Many innovative space startups are emerging, developing everything from asteroid mining technologies to orbital tourism platforms. These companies often seek funding through venture capital rounds or angel investors. While accessing these opportunities usually requires a higher net worth and a deeper understanding of the startup ecosystem, it's a legitimate pathway for sophisticated investors to put their capital directly into cutting-edge space ventures. Imagine being an early investor in the next SpaceX. Beyond direct company investments, there are other, more accessible ways to get involved. Exchange-traded funds, ETFs, focused on the space industry are starting to appear. These ETFs pool money from many investors and then invest in a basket of companies involved in various aspects of the space economy. This offers diversification and a simpler entry point for those who don't want to research individual companies. It's a way to bet on the overall growth of the space sector without picking specific winners and losers. Furthermore, the space industry isn't just about rockets and satellites. It encompasses a vast ecosystem of supporting technologies and services. Think about materials science for spacecraft, advanced propulsion systems, life support systems for long-duration missions, or data analytics for satellite imagery. Companies working in these adjacent fields also represent investment opportunities, contributing to the overall advancement and profitability of space exploration. The true investment in space isn't necessarily in owning a physical spacecraft, but in owning a piece of the innovation, the infrastructure, and the ambition that's propelling humanity beyond Earth. The accessibility of these investments varies, from publicly traded stocks and ETFs for the everyday investor to venture capital opportunities for those with higher capital and risk tolerance. The space industry is no longer a distant dream, it's a rapidly expanding economic sector, ripe with potential for those willing to look beyond the immediate and embrace the future. With that said, thanks for watching and until next time.